Hello, this is Hype Night. I'm Jose Garcia.
My name is Talib Mars. So the first topic we have is, will Los Angeles Lakers make the playoffs?
Yes, I think they will make the playoffs. I think they're going to be 8th seed because I don't think really the way Luke Walton is coaching that whole starting lineup with D'Angelo Russell and Randall.
What about 7th seed? You don't think the Trailblazers might get cooked out since they're 9-8 now?
I don't think the Trailblazers are going to get cut out because they got Damian Lillard, CJ McCollum, and then Plumlee as their center. He's a solid center. And Damian Lillard's just going off. He's gonna do something to make sure that team stays in the playoffs.
So I think they'll probably be 8th seed, or they might not even make the playoffs now. The Lakers.
The Lakers?
Yeah. So
no, they should stay. They will make the playoffs.
I think the Pelicans would make the playoffs because they won 4 straight since Drew Holiday has been back from his altercation with his wife.
Yeah.
So I think they'll take a space out of the Lakers.
So they're gonna continue to win with Drew Holiday.
Yep.
I don't think that. I don't think they're gonna keep winning because they had Drew Holiday the season before. It's not like him coming back is gonna make a huge change.
If Anthony Davis is making a change, they won 4 straight.
Yeah, they won 4 straight. Okay, he's added a push, but let's see if they can keep having that same push throughout the whole season.
Okay, but their team is older than the Lakers, so they have more knowledge.
Age ain't nothing but a number. Like, it's not gonna make a huge difference. If Luke Walton, he's a good coach, and he's coaching those guys really well. They're gonna be able to stay in the 8th seed throughout the whole season, even with the Pelicans having Drew Holiday.
Did Kobe retiring still mess their rebuilding up?
No, in my opinion, I don't think. It slowed it down a little bit, but that didn't mess it up. I mean, he had to do his retirement tour, and now this season, I feel like they're on a solid track. So him retiring last season, slowing them down, I don't think so. I just think they're on the perfect track.
I think that Kobe's retiring show did mess their building up. Not as far as like their draft stock, but it messed up their growth as players and them not being able to get minutes because he's trying to shoot 50 shots a game.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still developing no matter what. Every game, they're still developing, and they're developing rapidly. I mean,
you're not learning if the person on your team is shooting 50 shots a game.
All right, but he's gone. He's no longer there.
But they could have had.
And they still doing good. Something had to rub off on Swaggy P, D'Angelo Russell on, because now they playing solid. Swaggy P should be 6th man of the year.
No,
yes, he should. Do you not see what he's doing?
What's the point? This is the last chance of getting a job.
He's going off, and he's doing that because of Kobe. Okay. Kobe probably showed them a couple things.
No.
A player like that can rub off of you. So it's like, I think his retirement probably added on some things. And D'Angelo Russell, there's nights where he's scoring nonstop. He's just putting up points, passing around.
Nothing.
All right, but he still gets to move the ball, and then you got Julius Randle, who's gonna put up points no matter what, too.
No.
Yes.
Anthony Davis
and they have the best bench.
No, you don't.
They have one of the best bench. Well, my fault. One of the best benches in the league.
Anthony Davis and Drew Holiday have the better chance to make the playoffs if they made the playoffs already, and the Lakers haven't with their new roster, and they have a young coach, which I think he's an overrated coach just because he coached Golden State. If people think
he's not overrated coach. If he was overrated, we would have seen what he could have done, and he's doing that with a team with a bunch of young players who are now developed, who this season are really starting to show what they can be.
Yeah, because they couldn't last year.
They were still showing what they could be, but it wasn't as much. It wasn't as much. It didn't mess their rebuilding up. It doesn't mess up their rebuilding. Now they're getting to play more, but they were still showing what they could do last season.
Okay, now we're on to the Sixers. Are the Sixers improving from last year?
Yes, they're improving a lot from last year.
Yeah, hard to see you say that.
I mean, I don't bash them. I'm just saying they sucked. They sucked for a bunch of seasons. And now they got Joel Embiid, who's finally playing his first season, and he's proven to be that he's going to become probably one of the most dominant centers for a while in this league. I don't think he can be B. There's going to be so many centers. You got centers like Miles Turner, Karl Anthony Towns.
Who's that?
Who is that? Karl Anthony Towns was Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Embiid is about to be He crossed over Joel Embiid, and he's a big man, and he dunked on him.
He didn't cross over, he pump fake.
Yes, he did.
He pump fake.
Pump fake, and then Joel Embiid jumped, and he went right to the left, took it. There's no way. There's no way.
Crossover is red dribble.
Okay, he dribbled. Joel Embiid jumped.
The Sixers are improving from last year because we almost beat the Cavs twice. And they so-called defending champ. We almost beat them. If we suck, almost being the champions is good enough, right?
Y'all sucked last season. This season, y'all not doing that bad, but y'all did not win. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Should the Sixers do something about the overhaul at the center position?
In my opinion, yes. I don't know. I would get rid of Nerlens Noel just because I like scoring. So like, I think Jaleel Okafor, you could develop his defense, and he could probably be a solid defender, and he's gonna be able to put points up for you.
Nope.
He's gonna be able to put up a good amount of points.
Okay. I was thinking trading Noel since this is last year. We have a lot of cap space. I think around 60 million in cap space next year.
Yeah.
So we have the opportunity to pay him enough money from this day. Okafor has no defense. If we take and beat out fourth quarter, we will lose every game with Okafor in because he has no defense at all.
Yeah, but you can develop that.
We don't have time to develop that. We already have Nerlens Noel already has defense. What's the point of developing?
Yeah, but the thing is, you can probably do something more with Jaleel Okafor because Nerlens Noel, we haven't really seen him score like.
I really haven't seen Okafor play defense.
Okay, but you can develop that though. You can develop a defense.
What's the point of having scoring if every time we score they're going to score?
Yeah, but if you keep scoring more, then there's no point.
What's the point though? When we can have defense to stop somebody while our center scores. Okay?
Yeah, but Joel Embiid, and so you're saying starting lineup would be Joel Embiid and then there's Noel at the power forward.
No, Noel will come off the bench. Saric will play power forward. Ben Simmons will play point guard.
Okay. What?
Point guard.
Put him at forward.
Point guard.
Okay.
If LeBron can go at point guard, Ben Simmons can go at point guard.
Yeah, but does LeBron play point guard every game? No.
LeBron can't play point guard every game.
He can play point guard every game. Does he or no? It's like
he can.
Okay, he can. I mean, he averages almost 10 assists a game.
Almost.
8.8.
Almost.
8.8.
Almost.
A game.
Almost.
And he just had 13 yesterday.
Okay. That's because Okafor was in.
It doesn't matter who was in. He was still doing it. Still giving them the ball. Doesn't matter who was in.
Sixers had the lead. They came back because Okafor was in.
No.
Yes. If we had Noel,
Joel Embiid was in there and Kyrie.
Okay.
Kyrie got
he's on a minute restricted. He's getting 30 points on y'all in 23 minutes.
Okay, let him do that.
Okay, where y'all defense at?
Our defense isn't that strong. We have to develop a defense as a team, but we still winning.
Y'all want Okafor because y'all don't have no center.
Top. We don't need Okafor.
Y'all need Okafor.
We still doing solid with Tristan Thompson. Our team chemistry is through the wall right now.
Nah.
It's through. No team has better chemistry besides like OKC. Not even that, and Clippers.
And the Warriors. Yeah, the long pause right there.
No, I don't think so. They all play isolation ball.
Don't matter.
That doesn't show chemistry.
It shows wins.
Okay, this doesn't show chemistry. I'm talking about chemistry, not wins.
Okay, well, they're going to beat, so.
Who?
They're going to win the championship.
The final? No, they're not. We'll see.
Okay.
I mean, they lost to the Lakers.
On to the next topic.
They lost to the Lakers.
Our next topic is Warriors and Celtics have been discussing, well, not literally discussing, but
it's a
trade rumor. Yeah, trade rumor about a trade for Klay Thompson going to the Warriors. What do you think about that? And who would they be able to trade for?
I think the trade is good for both sides because the Warriors have Kevin Durant now, and he's enough scoring for two players. So you can take Klay Thompson and give him to the Celtics, and he'll probably do more. And then now who they get? The Warriors need defense, so they can probably get somebody like Jaylen Brown and then Avery Bradley, who's one of the best.
Not Jaylen Brown.
You can get him because you can get two players for Klay.
But he's not. What's the point of having him? He's not going to get
time. You can develop him.
But he's a rookie. Let him stay where he's at, so he can get some time instead of him putting him on a super team when they already have a good backup small forward.
Yeah, but you can help him. He can be a guard too. He can play.
Iguodala already has enough defense.
Jaylen Brown can play as a guard too.
Iguodala has one of the best. He's one of the best wing defenders in the league.
Okay, yeah.
And you saw in the finals when he had LeBron.
He didn't have LeBron
on lockdown.
Everybody says you have LeBron on lock. That's why when they went against the first time, LeBron was almost putting 50 up a game.
Okay, but
and then when they got him the second time, what was LeBron doing again? He was getting 4 triple doubles every game.
He wasn't keeping up.
That's why LeBron blocked his shot in the fourth quarter on the fast break.
One
block. That was the block that said it all. What are you talking about?
LeBron does that to everybody.
Okay, but if he didn't get that block, they would have scored again. It would have been tied up. That block set it off.
Nah.
So there's no point.
Okay. If they was to trade, I would say trade someone like Klay Thompson for Avery Bradley, who's a good shooting guard, wing defender. So I would trade. I would do that. Or not a draft pick, because the Celtics already have a good draft pick. So they could trade a draft pick to the Warriors so they can get a center, because they have no interior defenders at all.
Yeah, they don't. But what if the pick's protected? The Celtics are most likely going to protect that pick. So
there's no point in them they don't need the pick. They're already a playoff team, so they can trade it and get an all-star player.
A pick is always a good thing no matter what. Like you always want to have a pick. Like if you can get a good player in the middle of the draft or in top 15 or something, that's always good to have.
Yeah, but it's always good when you can use it for trade value.
Yeah, it's always good, but
you wouldn't trade a pick who you don't know who it's going to be for an already set All-Star?
I would, but I'm saying would the Warriors want that? Let's say if the Celtics protect that pick, because almost every team is protecting their picks.
But it's not their pick, it's the Nets, and it's unprotected.
Okay.
So that would be a good
so they'll
deal.
take the Nets pick.
Okay. We're moving on. Who will take the NFC East in NFL football?
I think the Cowboys will stay at the top of the NFC East. I think they might lose another game. Their win streak.
You think they'll only lose one game for the rest of the season?
Yeah. I think there's only one game that they can lose, really. Because the way that team's been playing, their offense has really just been – their defense isn't that good, but their offense has just been trashing every defense we see. Their offensive line, then you got Ezekiel Elliott, who's going against some of the top rushing defenses and still played like he's been playing for years. And then you got Dak Prescott, who's also – he's just been on the money as of throwing, just how he's playing, his field, the vision on the field, all that. So
I think if any team, it will be the Giants to take the lead in the NFC East. If the because they already they're the one team to beat them already. So if they beat the next game against the Cowboys, and then the Cowboys lose at least 2 more games, they have the chance of coming back up. I think the Redskins are done, even though they made the playoffs last year. They already done. And the Eagles, if the Eagles lose this week, they out the playoffs altogether.
yeah.
So if anything, I think if the Giants and the Cowboys are the last 2, they'll probably make it.
They're the last 2, and I don't think if the Giants and the Cowboys face up again, I don't think that they'll beat the Cowboys.
But if the Giants make it, they'll be in the wild card, and the Cowboys won't have to play the first week.
Yeah.
So that's the only difference of them making the playoffs.
Okay.
Okay, our next topic is who will take the East, or who can beat the top seed Cleveland in the NBA playoffs?
Because I'm a Cleveland fan, and this is just the truth. In the finals, I don't think any team's gonna take them out.
We didn't say making the finals.
That was my fault.
We didn't say that.
Well, they're gonna go to the finals anyways.
No,
we shouldn't even be talking about the playoffs for them because they're taking every team out. That's just the truth. In the finals, also, I think they're gonna win another one.
Okay.
Against Golden State.
Okay, I think if the Sixers get the 8th seed, they can win at least 2 games. The Cavaliers won't sweep nobody in the playoffs because for the simple fact that the East is better now.
The East is better, but Cleveland is the best.
Cleveland won't have that type of they won't have that type of push as all the other teams will to beat them since they won a championship last year.
I mean, they don't have to sweep as long as they keep winning. It don't matter.
Because if the Sixers have Ben Simmons and Embiid, the Cleveland Cavaliers can't stop them.
What do you mean? We haven't even seen Simmons play.
Okay, we haven't seen the Cavaliers in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, but we've seen
So
them
how you gonna
multiple
go to the
years.
championship?
They got LeBron James.
It don't matter.
Any team
Sixers have Ben Simmons.
Huh? Yeah, but we have not seen Ben Simmons play. I'm not calling Ben Simmons trash. I haven't seen him play.
No, we know he's not trash.
I know he's gonna be good, but I don't think he's gonna be amazing from the first game he comes back in.
I said the same thing about Embiid, right?
I didn't say the same thing about Embiid.
So
I don't think he was gonna be that.
Okay.
To be honest, I didn't think he was gonna be that good, but he's still playing. It was always known that he was gonna be a good center.
So who you have going in the 8th seed in the East then?
He's Sixers.
Okay, so you'll have the Sixers beating the Cavs.
The Sixers will beat the Cavs. I mean, no.
Oh!
So this has been Hype Night. See you guys next episode.
Let's talk some sports, baby. I know my sports, baby. From the field, the ring, the octagon to the court, baby. Let's go face to face. I embrace debate. I don't make mistakes. I just make my case.